Good morning guys. Today's video is very special to me. I'm very excited. Today's all about soft prep, cleaning the space, running errands and prepping for someone very special. And that would be this little bundle of fur. His name is Casper. I am so excited. I've been waiting for his arrival for over a month now and I pick him up tomorrow. So we are going to spend the day today cleaning and prepping for him to welcome him into the apartment and home. So I've got all the different attachments. Each thing I open, I'm getting more and more excited. I'm thinking about either the doorway or the kitchen. The next big task that I would love to get done before Casper gets here is above my cabinets. They were not cleaned, have not been cleaned. I have no idea how long, but I would like to chuck my plants up there so they're out of Casper's reach. I will be wearing face masks because unfortunately I am very allergic to dust. We've got the little jungle corner start. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. It makes the kitchen look really cute to hang out in. Final update for the night. I have set up most of Casper's things now. I'm so excited guys. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. Because I am an overthinker, I spent last night after cleaning up researching a little bit more on what I was potentially missing, and there were a few things that popped up that I did not think about as someone who hasn't owned a cat in quite some time. So I will be picking them up today, as well as I'm finished getting ready, a little bit of a clean for the rest of what wasn't done last night, so vacuuming. And I'm gonna go get some breakfast and we're gonna go pick him up. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. It still does not feel real. I've been getting pictures, I've been talking back and forth with the breeder. It still does not feel real. I'm so excited. And my baby is home. It has been a very long day today. We've run into our fair share of learning curves and little mishaps, but I could not be more thrilled. My sister's just been over to visit and see him, and he is incredible. The loudest little purrer, he's like a little engine, and incredibly affectionate. A little bit frightened and anxious to be expected, but he's doing really well. So I can't wait to show you guys Casper growing up more in my vlogs. He just wants to play. He doesn't want to be held. And it's update time. I wanted to give you guys a rundown of my experience on having Casper at home for the last week or so, and I am not going to lie, it was a struggle. There were laughs, there were tears.
Full-on meltdown thinking that I was a terrible cat mom already, so...
Yeah, It was a lot. So I want to formally introduce you to Casper. This is my little baby ragdoll. He is in play mode at the moment. But to start off with, once I brought him home, I ran into a massive amount of issues because he was not reacting well to the environment. It got to the point of 2 different vet visits in the span of a week, and one was a very late night one that honestly had us both sort of in the car falling asleep and just hoping that it wasn't something very serious. But after we got through that hurdle, it wasn't too bad. He started recovering. He didn't need antibiotics or anything like that, which I wouldn't have wanted to put him on with him being so young anyways. But he's adjusted quite well. There were a couple of days that he's been a little bit lonely, to a point that I've heavily considered a second cat. But I turned myself off that idea. The biggest thing I wanted to show you guys in the development of having this new little spicy kitten in my apartment is so the size of this enclosure is not what I originally intended at all. My hobbyists will understand that it was incredibly hard to even kitten-proof my apartment as much as I did. It's a 1x1 with no built-in storage, so I ended up really struggling on keeping all the little places he could get into and get himself hurt to a minimal. And even then, I will put him into the enclosure to make sure that I know where he is at all times, because there's a pet camera pointed at the enclosure as well. That's the first thing that I got. I know at all points where he is and if he's eating, all that sort of stuff if I go to work. So that's kept my peace of mind at a big high, and me being able to work my usual hours again. I don't still leave him for more than 5 hours. So we'll be seeing more of this cutie. He has grown quite a bit since the videos that I was putting up. Literally setting myself up for the biggest heartbreak I'm going to experience in my life. So he has taken over. He owns this area and this space. I simply live here, but I couldn't be happier. Honestly, it's been a lot of fun.
Actually, he's a cat, so he's a resource cat.
Not me just witnessing his tiny butt getting in here. Hello.